Hello everyone, my name is Lim Disian. Our group name is Last Day. Our group has three members. First is me, second Brendan Chaling third Chia Carson. Our game name is Mars Landscape. Now I will talking about the introduction. Landscape is a master third-person adventure game. This game is developed for assignment purpose, so there is not much gameplay. We focus more on game graphics. In Mars Landscape, the player plays as an astronaut to collect the logs on Mars. The objective of the game is to collect 5 specific logs on the Mars and put into display case. In this game, player can collect stone logs to display them on their specific display case inside the laboratory. While the game is playing, the time of day will change automatically. Now I will talk about the gameplay control of the player. First, the WASD is the function is that the player can walk around. Space key is for player can control the character to jump. Left shift key is for player can control the character to running. E key is for player to pick up the lock on the smart. Out key is for the 2K headlamp. And one key is enable the player to use the speed tag in the game, and second key is for enable the post processing effect in the game. Minus key is for return to main menu, and equal key is for reload the scene. Now I will talking about the work distribution of my part. I'm more doing the writing the report, and second I import the character of the astronaut model, and I create the UI in this game, and I import the logs model in this game, and plus I add a regenerating effect of the player for a few seconds when activating speed tag using visual graph. Now I am passing to my teammate.
Okay, so now I will do the game demo. I'm Chakrasin. And first of all, when the player starts the game, we will look to the main menu, which you have two buttons here and UI elements here. Okay, so basically here is the play and quit button, and after they hit the play button, they will go into the game. Alright. Okay. So for the controls, as what Zhixiang mentioned just now, is listed on the top left side of the game. Okay. So basically, the objective of the game is to collect all the stones and then in this Mars area and put it inside the laboratory. Okay. So as you can see, the top left corner, there's some controls show to the player, and the right top corner there's the current status of the effect. So now I will go and try the first one, WSD. So yeah, as you can see, so WASD, and then the first button to enable speed hack. So basically the players can move faster, and then this is the shading of it. show the movement. Okay, and then the second one is to enable and disable the post-processing effects. Okay, and the E is to collect rocks samples. Okay, but here I open the levels. Okay. So when I press E, go near the rocks and press E, I can collect the rocks. And then for R is to toggle on and off of the headlamp. And when I click dash is to return to main menu, and the equal sign is to reload the scene. So now I'll go back to the lab. Okay, so now I need to find which one you can place to. Okay. So when I go near to the display zone, so I can press E to place the rock that I collected. Yes. Then there's the gameplay part of the game, and there's also as you can see just now, if you notice, there's a day and night cycle of the game. So when the game time reaches to the night time, the scene will be darkened, and vice versa for the daytime. Okay, so basically that's all for the game demo, and I will talk about my part in this game. So basically what I'm doing is I imported this MarsLandscape, including the task particle effect, and I add the UI elements for the game, and I added the day and night cycle, which includes the environment effect. And then I also adjusted the lighting and skybox, and also added a headlamp for the players, for them to allow them to see the map during the night. Okay, so next I'll pass to Brandon.
I'm Brandon. I will continue with my work distribution. So first, I find and import the laboratory model, and then I add lights to the lab room and sound and animations for opening and closing the doors. Second, I import the large environmental rocks that the players will see around the map. And then I create the level of detail effects on the large environmental rocks. So all of the large rocks that the player cannot pick up, they will have the LOD level that when the players go near, the level of detail will increase up to the original ratio. So when the player goes further away, the rocks will have a lower mesh, the triangle count. So third, I help with Zhixiang to clean up the report. Fourth, I create the door smoke particle effect, the stars particle effect, which is on the sky, and the glitter particle effect, which is for the rocks that the player can collect. Then I create the post-processing effects. So a total, there's the color adjustment, the channel mixer, bloom, white balance, motion blur, and vignette. These are all applied when the post-processing effect is turned on. So the scene looks much more orange compared to if the post-processing effect is off. There is also the motion blur on the player character, the bloom when you look at the lights, the vignette, which dims the sides of the edges of the screen to make it darker than normal. The white balance also, and the white balance, channel mixer, and color adjustments is to make the scene look more like outer space. Then I manage the player input script using the new input manager. So with the new input manager, I toggle the post-processing effects, the speed hacks, the collection and placing the rocks, and then the return to main menu and reload scene. Then I import the collect animation for the player. Then I create the collect and place function for displaying the rocks. And lastly, I added the reflection probe to display case glass in the lab. So all the display case glass will have real-time reflection. They will be able to reflect the the model and the environment when the player looks at the glass. So that is all for my part.
Okay, so that's all for our presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.